Hey, what do you say? By damn it, this one's for Edward Gray. We get the heavy metal horns up for Edward because we're back with Torture Killer. When I kill, it's with torture assuage. We're doing the song Voices today, and that comes from the album Phobia. We've done Torture Killer before on this channel, and we're going to check out that tune. Now, what we do here is we learn about this band, take a journey, a sentimental journey down and see what they've done throughout their career. And then the people that have not had a listen to this song, such as myself, we've got an idea what we're coming into and what's going on with it. So let's do that now. Torture Killer has 9,124 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. 4 of them come from an album called Swarm. 1 comes from Phobia. In the number 1 slot, you got Forever Dead, 503,000 plays. You got A Funeral for the Masses, 335,000 plays. Phobia, 193,000 plays. Obsessed with Homicide. I just love it. I'm just so obsessed with it. I watch Datelines, and then when I turn those off, I turn it on Crime TV, 24 hours. I am obsessed with it, with homicides. I've heard actual people say that. I am obsessed with homicides. I just love it. When that guy tells me, oh yes, and they found the body back in the bathroom with blood dripping on the carpet. And I'm just obsessed with that, I have to tell you. And in the 5th slot, you got Swarm from the Swarm record. 241,000 plays on that. Let's look into the albums that they have released so lovingly and quickly. For Maggots to Devour. 2003. Oh, these boys have been around a little bit. Maybe some lineup changes. Swarm comes out in 2006. Sewers comes out in 2009. And then Phobia comes out in 2013. Dead Inside, I see this, 2022. That's a 3-song little EP there. But are they working on stuff? Or they take a break or doing something? Look into the related artists for this band, and that'll give you an idea of the kind of music we're about to get into, or maybe other artists to check out. You got Jungle Rot, right? Goat Whore, Vital Remains, Cannabis Corpse. This is about, what's he say? Spewing marijuana from your cock. That's the song that Cannabis Corpse sings. Gruesome. Hate, Misery Index, Witchery, Memoriam, Vomitory. There's going to be some death metal shit, Entrails, and Gore Fest. So that is a related artist for the band. We look into the bio. There is no image of the band. I'll hunt one down. They will be horrifying on your eyes. They will be scary. They will be saying, Shane, I know we look scary and we play the scary music, but we are human beings and we love and we do all the things that other human beings do. We just look spooky. When one sees song titles like Fuck Them When They Bleed, Cannibal Gluttony, and A Violent Scene of Death, and Day of Cadavers, it is safe to assume that the band in question is providing death metal. And death metal has indeed been the focus of Finland's Torture Killer, who have been responsible for all of those song titles, as well as other song titles that are equally grindcore-ish. Now you got me, I like the grindcore. Known for gross out lyrics, dealing with things like, tell us what some things like. Cannibalism, mutilations, and dismemberments. Well, if you're a torture killer, that's your go-to. You got to dismember the body. You don't just say, I do whatever to you, torture you for 10 hours. You got to dismember the body. It's the only right thing to do. Torture Killer has thrived on shock value, but they have done it in a very ironic way. And their albums have been an exercise in dark humor more than anything. Now you see, we read those last few lines. You would have said these guys are monsters. But then all of a sudden you go, oh, wait a minute. They said they're doing it ironically. So they don't want to dismember bodies. Oh, okay, cool. It is that time, my friends. We go to the song Voices, if I haven't mentioned that we're doing that song. And we do it right here, right now. This is the Titty Bang. Takes us into this grindcore-ish, devilish, death metalish world of voices. What will the voices say to us as we listen in? What will they say? Here we go. Ready? Don't be alarmed. Hold my hand. It's fine. Hold on. Thought I tapped my phone weird. That's got a groove. Hell yeah! Great guitar tone. Oh, I can see a giant with a big bag full of dismembered bodies dragging it through the woods back to the campfire. Hit us with that rip, Rose. Bring it up, rip up. Very tasty. Yeah, big ready voice. Hit that good. Rip again. Onto that banana. Is that way good?
Something is wrong with me. I see things I shouldn't see. I get no rest or a silent night without a dead body.
That riff.
I am my legacy. Walking victory permanent. Your full thoughts.
This might be going up in there in some of my favorite jams. I want to hear that riff again. We're saving it for the very end. Special dessert treat. Yeah, he's got a nice guttural. That sounds so good with that. Everybody's saying voices. I like those good thumpy pop, just a mid-tempo. Yeah, they're not going to do that riff again. I got 30 seconds here. Rose, you gonna fade this out for 30 seconds? Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It is the last song of the album. I mean, that was pretty cool. I ain't gonna bitch about that. Obsessed with Homicide just popped on. Boy, Boy, they got a great guitar tone. They just got that solid kind of beefy death metal sound, you know what I mean? They're like, I like to put it in the pocket and give them something to clap their ass to, you know? I don't want to get too fast and too furious. I mean, I'm sure they do that and they can do that, but that was a nice, steady tempo banger. But that one riff, almost had like a suicidal essence to it, but suicidal tendencies. But I wanted to hear him do that one more time. But it was still a tasty jam, and I give him an A plus, or I give him an A minus on the ending, because I like the way it finished off, but I was nervous about where it was headed. Okay, what say you? Most important part of my videos is where you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you thought of Torture Killer and their song Voices from the Phobia record. Can you do that? Be very appreciated if you could. Good, great, fantastic Shane. I'm a huge fan of this band. Let me tell you everything you do not know about them. I'll give you a biography, where they're from, how they're doing, how they're living their lives, and all that stuff. All-time favorite albums, favorite songs. Are you obsessed with Homicide as well? Do you watch all those shows? I know someone that goes to sleep to them. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, I leave the TV on. It's the 24-hour channel. And so I just hear about death and destruction and murder as I'm in my REM zone, sleeping. Okay. Okay. You ever seen these guys live? What was that like for you? Or you could say, not good, not great, Shane. It's that death metal stuff, and it's heavy, and it's abrasive, and it rattles my rectum every time I'm sitting on the chair watching your videos. And so I don't want it, I don't need it, I'm never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, all you got to do is hit those links or put it in the comments. There's your thumbs, my friend. Torture Killer.